Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're happy today to have this opportunity to showcase one of our student athletes from Southfield High School with this presentation from the United States Army and the Army All-American game. We're very proud of Malik and the football program for this opportunity, and now I turn it over to the Army.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome each of you to today's U.S. Army All-American Bowl Selection Tour event. It is my pleasure to have with us today, and please join me in welcoming from the U.S. Army, Captain Jamie Breckenridge, Sergeant First Class Steve McCarroll, Sergeant First Class Roberts, Staff Sergeant Swepson, and Major Stephen Mueller from the Eastern Michigan University ROTC program. And of course, a big thank you goes out to Principal Michael Horn, Athletic Director Anika McEvans, and Head Coach Tim Conley for inviting us here today to Southfield High School to make this special announcement. The U.S. Army All-American Bowl is a unique celebration of the American youth and the American soldier. Not just anyone can be a soldier, and not just anyone can be a U.S. Army All-American. To become either takes mental, emotional, and physical strengths that few possess and even fewer employ. It is these strengths, along with dedication, determination, and teamwork, that allow them to succeed and excel in school and training, but most importantly in life. It is the embodiment of these strengths that earn athletes the right to wear the Army colors. For more than 13 years, the U.S. Army All-American Bowl has established itself as the nation's premier high school sporting event and has featured a host of stars that have made their mark at the highest levels. Adrian Peterson, Andrew Luck, LaShawn McCoy, and many other NFL standouts have made their national debuts as U.S. Army All-Americans. For more than 1 million high school football players across the country, only the nation's top 90 players will receive the invitation to take the field on Saturday, January 4th, 2014, and don the colors of strength, the colors of the U.S. Army All-Americans. The game is watched by millions of Americans live on NBC from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. It is now my pleasure to introduce Sergeant First Class Steve McCarroll, who will be officially inviting your U.S. Army All-American to Bowl Week.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here at Southfield High School. Thank you for inviting me to take part in this extraordinary event. 19 years ago, I made the decision to serve my country. The Army has given me the chance to do things I never would have otherwise. The Army forges unique strength in its soldiers, a strength I use in my life every day. Only the strongest wear the Army colors, and I am proud to wear these colors and serve our great nation. Celebrating more than 13 years of excellence, the U.S. Army All-American Bowl emphasizes the unique skills and values needed for success on both the football field and in the Army. Football, like the Army, provides young Americans with training, discipline, and experiences that make them strong. It takes a special person to be a soldier, just as it takes a special athlete to be selected as a U.S. Army All-American. U.S. Army All-Americans are dedicated, they're motivated, and they know how to be a member of a team as well as a leader. It is these strengths that have earned them the right to wear our colors, the colors of the United States Army. It takes a team to make a great leader. Southfield High School football team, thank you for your support and commitment that you've shown each other and to your school. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Now it is my privilege and honor to announce that Malik McDowell has been selected as a 2014 U.S. Army All-American. Malik embodies the characteristics and values of an Army strong soldier, and we are proud to have him on our team. Malik, on behalf of the Secretary and the Chief of Staff of the United States Army, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the U.S. Army All-American Bowl Class of 2014.
All right. First, I want to thank God for blessing me with all the skills and great opportunities. Thank my mom and dad for embracing my energy. I know this is a challenge sometimes, but you were always on Team Malik. Thank you to my extended family and friends. You showed up, cheered me on, and kept me inspired. I want to say thank you to all my coaches for encouraging me and reach my potential. Football requires brains and bronze. I want to say thank you to John Vickers, my trainer, and the hype staff. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to all my teams, my football teams, Westside Cubs, Loyola High School, and Southfield High.
Thanks, Malik. The Army recognizes that Malik did not achieve this level of recognition on his own. Along the way, he has relied on teammates, classmates, friends, family, and coaching staff, teachers for guidance and support. Coach Conley, the Secretary and Chief of Staff of the United States Army, have asked me to invite you to attend the 2014 U.S. Army Coaches Academy and U.S. Army Bowl Week.
Trying to get me to smile. I just want to say that from day one, Malik has been an outstanding teammate. He joined a great team here. A lot of familiar faces on this team. We were so happy that you had moved to Southfield. And I know just by knowing him these first 7 or 8 weeks of school, because he's in my Spanish class, he just does an outstanding job every day. So I know when he goes to the game, he's going to really represent Michigan. He's going to represent the Army really well. So congratulations to Malik, and look forward to the game in January. It's going to be an outstanding event. Thank you, Coach. And thank you to everyone else for joining us for today's celebration. In addition, I'd like to thank the U.S. Army, the members of our Army here today, in particular Sergeant First Class Steve McCarroll, Captain Jamie Breckenridge, Major Stephen Mueller, Sergeant First Class Roberts, and Staff Sergeant Swepson, and for their service so that we can continue to enjoy our freedoms. Let's give one more big round of applause to the U.S. Army. And another big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors who make these events possible, including the United States Army, American Family Insurance, Gatorade, Adidas, 24/7 Sports, and Zenith Helmets. And don't miss a minute of the action during the months leading up to the game as the selection tour winds its way to San Antonio, announcing fellow All-Americans at high schools across the country. If you can't join Malik in the great city of San Antonio for the game, remember you can watch the game on Saturday, January 4th, 2014, live on NBC. And you can catch the inside scoop on the selection tour and bowl week by checking us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And finally, let's give it up one more time for your U.S. Army All-American, Malik McDowell. Thank you. That concludes today's ceremony.